Hey folks, Tim Cool here with Prodigy Outdoors, CBD and Prodigy Outdoors. Check out my products at prodigyoutdoorscbd.com. Use code HONEIN and you will save $5. I got an awesome new product here out for 2020, and that is the Pro V Limb Driver Gen 7. Basically, they took a Limb Driver Micro Elite, which has micro adjust and top limb and bottom limb options. And then they took a Limb Driver Pro V, known for its quality, durability, and full containment. And they merged the two because this rest here has micro adjust and full containment, and a lot of other cool features that a lot of rests don't have. The first thing I noticed is that this Mathews mount mounts flush to the back of the bow, and I do not have any canting. No ability to cant the rest at all. This particular mounting bracket, I was not able to push this flat part on the Micro Elite against the bow. Now that's not a manufacturer issue, that's just the different design of all the bows out there. Nothing's universal anymore. So this new Mathews bracket is really nice because everything's pushed right against the bow. The rest cannot tilt this way. I can only move the rest up and down and left and right. And the nice thing about this is it has the option to use the top limb and the bottom limb. Now I haven't even shot this rest, it's not even set up. I did just want to do this quick review here. I know that this internal aspect of this rest is the same quality that all the other Limb Driver products have and all the other quality that Vaportrail is known for. So I will do a little video of that after, but that's not my concern right now. And this also has a level on the side here, and you can see that if my bow is plumb, which it's not, obviously there's no vise, this would be dead level. This part behind the Traverse is flat, butted up to this flat part of the rest, so it's really badass. Then of course here is the bottom limb, kind of accessory that comes with the bow, or comes with the rest, and that can be taken off if you choose to use your Limb Driver Gen 7 on the top limb. I suggest using it on the bottom limb. I've been using Limb Drivers for years. It's not a performance issue, it's just gets that cord out of your way and any issues with the quiver or your sight and you know, anything of that nature. So yeah, Limb Driver Pro V Gen 7. It's only available at your local dealer. This is very important, guys. It's a very baller ass move that Vaportrail has done, because this will bring people back into your local pro shops and away from the big box and the internet, you know, BS that goes on. And everyone, you know, these archery shops are very crucial to archers. They put on shoots, they set up bows, they handle emergency situations, whether it's a broken string or a quick tune, and have the products that you need to get you back in the field or get you started into archery or bow hunting. So it's really important that we support our local bow shops. And if you're looking for a new rest to use and to supply your own local bow shop, check out the Limb Driver Pro V Gen 7. Give them a call, check out their pricing, and get them in your shop, because this is a really cool rest. It's offered in, I think, 7 different colors. And here we go. Gonna give it the old super tune, the old college try here. See if I can't shoot a bullet hole on the first shot. Here's a little close-up. Limb Driver Pro V, I got yellow. It's offered in several color options to match your bow and whatever you like to customize. Here's the launcher right here. Same internals as all the other Limb Drivers, so very solid, very well known and durable. This right here is for to go to your bottom limb. This can be removed. You don't necessarily need this. I do prefer bottom limb. It's just a cleaner look for me. Everything's down low, out of the way of my quiver. Here's the level here. Very good feature. The thing is I kind of don't need it, but it's a good feature to have, especially for a guy like me that just likes to know everything, knows that it's perfect, because this rest actually mounts flush to the bow with the Mathews specific mount bracket. You adjust the vertical adjustment up and down like this, loosening up the rest bolt, and of course you want to do your set screw. And then of course, last but not least, this is the micro adjust, your left and right, and there's of course lines on the inside, tuning mark lines. And that's it, Limb Driver Pro V, folks. Well folks, this was very easy to set up. Basically threw it on there, it's flush mounted to the bow, so there's no way to cant this rest. And I lined it up with the burger button hole, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna shoot it through paper, and I'm gonna just test to see how easy this is to adjust. And this was simple. This was my first shot here, and I had one, and then this one I think was a grip issue, and I don't know, I kind of just could slightly see that my vanes were hitting to the left of center. This was a very acceptable bullet hole by the first shot, and then the second shot, the third shot was a release issue, kind of a premature release, and then the fourth shot. These are all acceptable bullet holes, but I could see that there was a tiny, tiny off center of the bullet hole and the vanes. So I adjusted it ever so slightly, and that is the result there. You know, the only complaint that I have, and it's a very small one, would be that I don't know what direction to turn this automatically in order to move it. So I guessed and I turned it the wrong way, and there's not really a way to know exactly which way to turn. That's probably in the instructions, which I didn't read. I'm guilty of that with everything that I own, and I bet you that it says in the instructions, turn clockwise to go left or away from the bow, turn counterclockwise to go right or whatever. And so, but definitely would rate this here a 10 out of 10 and a job well done, as always, with Vaportrail. So, okay folks, here's the result of my walk back tune. I just went back to 20 yards, and the bow is sighted in for these arrows and was tuned for the last arrest that I had. And if you go back in my videos, I just did a review on the Limb Driver Micro Elite, and you will see here that the impact that I had at 20 yards with my first arrow is on the edge of the 5 spot, or the bullseye here, and I moved my rest out a little further, and this is the result. So simple, easy adjustments with the Limb Driver Pro V. Everything's very exact, micro adjust, and I'm happy with this. I'm gonna have to tune a little bit further at longer distances to make sure she's dialed in, but I'm very happy with this, given that bullet hole that I have, and given this point of impact here is exactly where I was hitting a little high with my original setup. So this height here is something I may need to look into and see if that is an adjustment I need to make with the rest, but I doubt it. Could just be me. I'm definitely not the 360X type of guy. I'm more of a, you know, pie plate, double lung kind of guy. But stay tuned, folks. Leave a comment below. What do you think about the new Vaportrail Limb Driver Pro V?